Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Mimi and this is Mimi's Place. This video is about starting a frugal garden. Now, we are all about the vegetable garden and growing our own food and enjoying that. Fresh food, no pesticides, it's readily available when we want it, cuts down on groceries. But there's one area of gardening that never seems to get the attention it deserves, at least as far as I know. So, that area of gardening that never seems to get enough attention is flowering gardening. Flowers add beauty, tranquility, color, texture, smells, and they help our pollinators do their thing. Have you ever been to a garden center lately or a flower show? Are you discouraged at the prices? Are you shocked? And you walk out discouraged and empty-handed. Well, stop right there. Listen to my ideas on how you too can have a frugal, beautiful flower garden. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter if you're renting your home, if you own a home, if you live in an apartment, if you have roommates. Everybody can have this beautiful flowers to look at, to touch, to feel, to smell for very little cost. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's in a pot, a couple of window boxes, or a full-blown flower garden. So we're going to get into it. Number one, ask your friends, your neighbors, and your family for a clipping or an offspring of one or two of their favorite flowers. Okay? Just tell them, say, I would love to have a clipping of one or two of your favorite flowers. Is there any reason why you couldn't share that with me? Let me know what they say. Number two, hint around to people that you love flowers. You want to start a flower garden. You love seeds. You like whatever, roses, whatever. And who knows? You might get them for a gift or just a thought gift, or somebody may say, hey, you know what? I remembered what you said about the flowers. I was going through my seeds and I have all these flower seeds. Take what you want. Okay? You can also buy seeds at the Dollar Tree. Now, I bought a couple of packages at the Dollar Tree. I was amazed at how they came out. The vegetables, not so much, but their flower seeds are pretty good. Number four, you can dry clipped flowers and then plant the seeds. That's another way to have a flower garden. You could go to Lowe's or Home Depot, go in the back. They always have a clearance section. These flower plants that they neglected, because they don't take care of their plants. They may look dead. Look at it good. If there is one little tiny iota of green on there, buy it. Even if the price is marked down, you may want to ask them, hey, look, this thing's practically dead. Could you give me a further discount on this? Or I'll give you $2 for it. The answer is no unless you ask, okay? Take it home, water it, fertilize it, and Google how to take care of it. And then watch that flower come back to life. Now, here's an example. Several years ago, a very good friend of mine was going through a very tough time. She lived by herself, and she was kind of down in the dumps and depressed. And I was starting to get onto my frugal journey, and I wanted to do something nice to cheer her up. And I know that she said she used to like her flowers in her window boxes on the railing on her balcony. She lived in a condo. So one year, Me and my granddaughters bought a bunch of flowers on her birthday, and we went over there without her knowing it, and we planted them in her flower box. And we left. And sure enough, I got a phone call. Did you come by and plant flowers? Oh, me? But it was something that she always remembered. And then I noticed she was still a little down in the dumps. It was around July. And I said, she needs something else to cheer her up. I know she likes sunflowers. I know that she, her husband had just passed, and he always had tomatoes and cucumbers. And so I took a ride to Lowe's one night. Happened to look in the back on their clearance rack, and they had a patio tomato plant for $1. There was some green leaves on it. It was dried, looked like they hadn't watered it, so I bought it. I bought her a sunflower plant, $1. All dried out, a little bit of green on it. I took them over to her house. I watered the tomato plant. I told her how to take care of it. It was a patio tomato, so they were nice. Planted the sunflower in a bigger pot that she had on her top step. Watered it. She said she had Miracle Grow. She could just sprinkle it in there. And she was getting tomatoes off that plant till October. And the sunflower, it blew up. It was beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And for $2, I made somebody very, very happy. So, don't overlook the clearance section at these flower places. You might just find something. If at all possible, try to acquire, however you do, as long as it's legal, flowering bushes that come back year after year, bulbs, roses, ground cover. Ground cover is nice, and a lot of it flowers, okay? This way you get your money's worth, and they start to come up. When the snow starts melting, they start coming up. And it's a nice way to start the spring with already some life, plants, and some beautiful color in your garden. And you did the work the year before, okay? You can also try the no-buy groups on Facebook. Put a little blurb out there. I'm starting a flower garden. I'm on a budget. Does anybody have any plants or seeds that they would like to donate or that they're no longer using? You could put it that way. You can find so many things on Facebook groups. You really can. Ask a local florist if they have any deeply discounted, okay, or free flowers that they're getting rid of. Now, they may ask, I have some potted. You could ask them potted or are they cut? I'll take whatever. If they offer you a potted plant, be gracious. If it's in your price range, fine. If it's not, at least you tried. Like I said, the answer is no unless you ask. If they're cut flowers, you can take them home, put them in a vase, enjoy them in your favorite room, and when they die, let them dry out and save the seeds, and then you can plant the seeds. So, that's another way. Number 9, go in halves with someone you know who is buying flowers to plant. A local florist was having, not a garden shop, I'm sorry. They had a whole flat of hot pink impatiens for $15. I'm not going to spend $15, but I'd spend $7.50 for half of them. So maybe you could take a friend with you or take 2 friends with you. If all you need is a few, you split it 3 ways, it's only $5 each. That's not bad, okay? So you will get about 3 or 4 plants each for $5. I'm not sure if impatiens come back. I'm not sure about that. So number 10 is very obvious. If someone asks you, hey, I don't know what to get you for Christmas, I don't know what to do for your birthday, just say, you know what? I'll make it easy for you. I love flowers. I love bulbs. I love flowering bushes. I love flower seeds. And I love flowering plants outside. And I'm telling you, they're going to really appreciate that. It's going to narrow it down. It's going to make it easier for them. And then you will be able to get your flowers. So I'd love to hear from everyone below. Have you ever tried any of this? Has all your focus always been on the vegetable garden and not the beauty of the flowers and just the different textures and fragrance and just enjoy watching the pollinators and the birds and the bees and butterflies and things come around there? Very peaceful. It's very peaceful. It's very colorful. It's very vibrant. And it's sure to put everybody in a good mood. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever focused a lot on a flower garden. I think it's very important. I think it's overlooked. In the last 4 or 5 years, it's always been about the vegetables, you know. But there are so many beautiful plants out there. And there's so many ways to acquire them. You don't have to spend a lot of money. A lot of these, all these suggestions were either free or extremely frugal. So let me know in the comments below what you think of these tips. If there's anything that I left out, let me know. There might be another way that we could add to this to help us all have a beautiful, flourishing flower garden. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I appreciate all your support, and I'll catch you on my next video.